Oba was one of the most remarkable rulers in the history of the Benin Kingdom. Born into royalty as the son of Oba Esige and Queen Eleba, he was exposed to be a blend of African and European influences. Educated in a Portuguese colonial school, he learned their culture, military strategies, and even Catholic teachings. However, when the time came, he chose the throne over the priesthood. His reign would be marked by military expansion, strategic governance, and cultural transformations. Orubua's journey to kingship was not immediate. While he was abroad receiving an education, his father, Esigi, passed away. Upon returning, he had to decide between priesthood and rulership. Tradition held that one could not serve both the throne and a deity. Orua relinquished his religious paths and ascended as the seventh Oba of the Benin around 1550 AD, but he faced an empire in need of strong leadership. Neighboring territories resisted Benin's authority, and internal matters required decisive governance.
If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and consider supporting us on Patreon so our artists can continue making wonderful art and discussing fascinating things about African history. Thanks for watching. Now back to the video.
One of Oroboa's greatest legacies was his military prowess. He had led campaigns against rebellious vassal states and expanded Benin's influence. In one of his boldest moves, he established a military camp on an island, naming it Eko, which means war camp in Edo. This settlement would later become Lagos. He installed his grandson, Ashipa, as its ruler, laying the foundation of the Oba of Lagos dynasty. His strategic placement of governors ensured control over trade and tribute collection. Unlike previous Obas, Urhoboa engaged in direct diplomacy with European powers. He hosted the first English traders in 1553 and continued relations with the Portuguese. However, he resisted European religious influence, declining further missionary involvement in Benin despite being baptized. He maintained traditional Edo religious customs. His interactions with foreign merchants strengthened Benin's economy, allowing the kingdom to flourish. Oboa's leadership extended beyond military conquest. He introduced native sea salt to Benin, reducing reliance on foreign imports. His rule also saw the establishment of strict labor systems, particularly for those who had committed crimes against royal traditions. One such law mandated that those convicted of certain offenses had to perform unremitting labor. The Emehe people of Urubi, for instance, were sentenced to lifelong work and had to be seen carrying loads at all times. Despite Oroboa's control, some territories resisted Benin's dominance. Eastern territories, including Akbo, rebelled. In response, Oroboa dispatched Ezemo Agban, one of Benin's greatest warriors, to subdue them. Agban waged a long and grueling campaign, securing victory. Upon his return, during a briefing with the new Oba Enguda, a thunderclap interrupted him. Angered, he declared war on the sky, building a scaffold, setting it on fire, and performing rituals to challenge the thunder. Urhoboa's reign left a lasting mark on Benin and beyond. His influence stretched from Benin City to Lagos, and even to the wider region. The dynasty he helped establish in Lagos continues today. His military strategies, governance style, and diplomatic efforts strengthened Benin's standing among African and European powers. Though he passed away in 1578 AD, his legacy lives on in the structures, traditions, and rulers he shaped. Ogba Urhoboa was more than just a ruler. He was a strategist, diplomat, and visionary. His ability to merge tradition and foreign influences expanded his kingdom and create lasting structures, securing his place in history. His reign reminds us that leadership is not just about power, it is about shaping the future.